Hello everyone. So as promised, I'm bringing you care jobs in Canada you can apply for immediately. Being a carer in Canada is so great. It has its perks. After only 2 years of working in Canada as a carer, you can apply for permanent residency. So imagine getting permanent residency in a top tier country, after only 2 years of being in the country as a carer. I think that is really amazing. And to get these care jobs in Canada, there is no educational requirement. You don't need a degree basically to get these jobs, and you don't necessarily need to have any health background, right? So anyone can start a career as a carer in Canada. And also, you don't need work experience. Yes, it's good to have experience, because it's an asset in the job market, but you can enter into the industry without having any experience as a caregiver. So I think that is really amazing. Low requirements and quite a short time to settle in Canada, 2 years to get permanent residency as a carer in Canada. That is so amazing. So in this video, I'm bringing you jobs you can apply for, whether you're inside Canada or you're outside Canada. Everyone can apply for these jobs. And remember, I always say that if you don't have a job offer in Canada, you can move down to Canada as a tourist and then pick one of these jobs. So the jobs that they advertise that are for only people inside Canada, you can simply get a tourist visa so that you get into Canada and then you have access to all these jobs advertised, but for only people in Canada. So all the jobs in this video have LMIA, they are sponsorship jobs. So do watch this video to the end so you can get to see all these jobs and apply for them. If you are just meeting, my name is Jackie. You're welcome to the channel. Do subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you would know every time I share a new video. If you want to relocate, you don't need to miss any of my videos. So do turn on your post notifications so you can always see when I post videos that will help you in your relocation journey. And if you want to talk to me privately, you can do that. I have one-on-one consultation, so you can send me an email and then we can arrange that. All right, so let me show you these jobs real quick. So I'm going to start with the ones that require you to be in Canada, and then I'll now move further to show you the ones that you can apply from outside Canada. So these first ones are for those that are already in Canada, and I'm doing it this way so we can just see more details, because they should give us more details about the qualifications and all of that. So let's just start with this, then we go to the ones that are for people that are outside of Canada. So this is for elderly caregiver in Royal Oak, Victoria, British Columbia. And it's a full-time. Salary here is $18 to $20 per hour. That's the hourly rate for this one. And let's just go ahead to look at responsibilities so you can have an idea of what care work looks like in Canada. So this is running errands and going grocery shopping, helping with meal planning and preparation, doing light housekeeping duties, doing activities, and otherwise just providing pleasant company to the senior, assisting clients with daily living activities, including bathing, grooming, dressing, eating, and using the bathroom, engaging with clients in a manner that promotes their independence and maintains their dignity through conversation and companionship, accompanying the senior to doctor and other necessary appointments, administering medications as outlined, and assisting with other medical needs, helping clients with physical therapy exercises, maintaining a safe environment for clients, and reporting any unusual incidents or behavior. So for qualifications, this is must be at least 18 years of age. You must be at least 18, a driver's license with a registered and insured vehicle, must pass a background check, excellent written and verbal English, compassionate, patient, and upbeat attitude, a positive attitude and high level of organization, minimum secondary school diploma or graduation certificate. So you can see here that a degree is not needed. Good physical condition, previous caregiving experience will be helpful, but it is not mandatory. So you don't need a degree, you don't need experience. You can start if you don't. You just have to pray that other highly qualified people then apply for the same job you're applying for. So they said we offer LMIA. So this is a visa sponsorship job and apply only if you are in Canada. So this is for those in Canada only, like I explained earlier. So I just want to show you the ones for those in Canada, and then I'll show you the ones for those outside of Canada. So this is for an elderly caregiver. So let's see another one. In-home senior caregiver. So this is the one where you live in the house, right? So it also has LMIA, and the responsibilities are kind of close to the other one we just read, almost same thing, And then the requirements must be in Canada, pass a background check, completed secondary education, and related experience is usually required. So experience is required for this particular one, and then they offer LMIA as well. So to apply for this, you just click here to apply, right? All right. So let's just click it. Let's see where it leads us. So it leads us to another page where you have to click here to apply as well. So it's, let's see the next one. So let's see this other one. Same thing, in-home caregiver, and almost the same thing, almost the same thing. All right, so let's see the ones for those that are outside of Canada. Home child care provider. This one is for people outside of Canada. No degree, certificate, or diploma. Experience is an asset, so you're going to be working in the employer's home, so you don't need a degree. You do experience, well, it's good to have experience. Actually, it's good you have experience. If you're going to be applying for these jobs from outside Canada, I think it's best to have experience because you're competing with those already in Canada, and there are students in Canada looking for these jobs. There are dependents in Canada looking for these jobs. There are tourists in Canada looking for these jobs, so it's highly competitive. So you outside Canada, you need to be really, really good to land this job. So these are the responsibilities and every other information that is needed. So travel expenses will be paid by the employer. So your relocation cost is covered by the employer as stated there. So let's see another one for those outside of Canada. Child care provider, private home. Okay, let me show you this. I forgot to show you where to apply here. So this is the email address to send in your application, right? Okay. So next up, childcare provider, private home. So secondary school is what is needed. They said they will train, right? So experience is really not necessary here. And employer's home is where you're going to be working. Optional accommodation at no charge on a living basis, right? And note this is not a condition of employment. So that's just it. So accommodation is available at no charge, okay? And it's an urban area. These are the tasks and responsibilities. And the client is a toddler. You know, you're going to be working with a child between the age of 1 to 3 years old. So they're going to run a criminal record check and they're going to need references. So if you want to apply for this is the email address to do so. Right? Let me blow it up. That's the email address to send your application. Next up, live-in caregiver, childcare, another one. So here they're asking for a college degree and 7 months experience, and asset language is Yoruba. So this is a Yoruba family that is offering this position. And the credentials they're looking for is International English Language Testing System, that is IELTS. You need to have your IELTS exam certificate, okay? And these are all the things they're looking for: medical exam, reference, and all. So the benefits: on-site housing options, transportation provided by employer. So accommodation, transportation is provided. And this is the email address to send your application. So this is a Nigerian family in Canada that is looking for a carer for their child. All right, next up here is child care living caregiver, another family looking for a caregiver for their child as well. So from these jobs I'm showing you, you have an idea of what the qualifications are to get these care jobs in Canada. So just try to do the best you can to be a very good candidate because it's highly competitive. So you need to be real good so you can get these jobs. So I'm going to leave all the links in the description. All these links will be in the description so you can check them out and apply for the jobs real quick. And it's good to apply for them as soon as possible because these jobs move real fast, right? So there was a job I looked at yesterday, job opening I looked at yesterday, and by this morning it was already gone, meaning they had already hired someone. So you need to check it out real quick So for this other one, they're looking for CPR certificate and first aid certificate. All right. So always check what the qualifications are. So you can only apply to those ones that you qualify for to avoid having massive rejections. So I do hope you found this useful. Give the video a like, that is a thumbs up, and also share the video with others as well so they can apply to these jobs also. And try to apply as soon as possible. Don't sleep on this. Once you see an opportunity, apply immediately. All right. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jackie, and I will see you in my next video.